Hey Clashes, second day of the Clan War League, and you can see it already, it's not looking good for us. We have to get a lot of 3 stars in today. Actually, I have to go 3 out of 3. Everything else is not going to result in a win, because we have just so much worse percentage than our opponents, unfortunately. So, we have to go 3 out of 3. Let's dive into the first base, and we have the first setup. It's a boss type of base. And, well, the first thing what I want to do is playing a Blizzard. Blizzard Lalo is the first plan. I want to take down everything right there. I'm going to bring a ton of goblins inside their blimp and then only 3 super wizards. And then we're going to do a hero dive all the way around the bottom side. I'm going to send in a second wall break to get this deeper core multi-throne tower with my queen. And then hopefully the Lalo around the top side. That's pretty much the plan. Let's see how that works. I really hope that somehow we're getting things started with a 3 star. Otherwise, to be honest, everything does not matter. We need to go 3 out of 3. Otherwise, it's useless. At least for the win. And we need to get at some point a win. That would be kind of nice. Blimp in, Coco Loons in there as well. The queen is locked onto those loons, which means we're going to reach that target where we want to have things going. And we trigger all of those traps with those goblins. That's exactly the reason why we took so many goblins and only 3 super wizards. Now we need to take down the queen. That's the next biggest objective right now, but it seems like nothing is going for that queen. Maybe, I don't know, it's not looking too good. Another invisibility spell. And things are still not looking like we would get the expo or like we would get the defending queen. Those were 2 things we wanted to take down with our dive. And now we need to improvise. I'm starting just everything on this 3 o'clock side, hoping that I get things in. Baby Dragon to push everything deeper into that scatter compartment. Warbreak in there as well. And now the Royal Champ. The Royal Champ has to take down the core multi-throne tower. That's what we first off planned with the Queen. Which means we're getting completely flipped value. But still, it should be hopefully okay. Because that core multi-throne tower should go down with the Royal Champ ability. If she... No, she's even sticking to that. So the Royal Champ ability now... It's looking good. The Lava Hound is stuck on that Royal Champ, which means our queen should get more value. And we can get started right away with that Lado. So far, so good. The only problem is we do not have the greatest pathing now into this core, into the last multi-throne tower. So things are going to be tricky. Headhunters in with that Warden ability, covering everything. Having those Lava Hounds flying across with the Warden ability is taking so many traps. And those Lava Hounds should not die too quickly, which is really nice for our Lalo. Now, the Hound Pop, we're dropping their poison, so the Lava Pups are going to getting taken down. At this point, it's not looking too bad. Well, we have a huge group of loons. It's really depending how they're splitting, because there's one back and Wizard Tower still. They're splitting now. There's still one Lava Hound, which is nicely tanking, but the Tornado Trap is like one of the worst things right now, especially stacking everything up for that one Wizard Tower. But hey, the loons are splitting because of that, which is nice for us. The Hound is popping. And this means we have a little more of tankiness. There's this skeletons running to the bottom side, but that should be fine if that Warden is going down. That's right now the next thing we have to look at. Is the Warden going down? That's the big question, and it is not. So we now have to hope on those Lava Pups, on those minions to get this next star in. Can we make it? It should be enough pups, right? It should be enough minions to take things out, and yes it is. It's going to be our first 3 star. Not a beauty, but it is what it is, right? We're getting that 3 star, that's what counts. So let's dive into the next one. We have 2 attacks to go, and we need to 3 star both. Otherwise, we're not going to win. And we have kind of like a group of death, to be honest, because so many good teams in there, which is going to be kind of like a problem. So, next base. No, wait a second. That's going to be the last base. We're going to take a look first at the number 13. So that's the base. What exactly is my plan? It's going to be kind of creative. We are starting the queen at the top side, letting her walk all the way around into that scatter, breaking her all the way into the core, and that's the path in which the queen should take. Well, it's obviously kind of ambitious, but what do we have to do to get there? First of all, funneling both sides at the same time with taking away the collectors in front of the town hall. We should be able to use around about 20 Sneaky Goblins to take down the town hall, to have even better pathing, and then sending in our King with the Warden, as always, on the eagle compartment. I'm going to add 1 golem, just in case, and then the Royal Champ later. We have still like a blimp or a slammer or whatever we need to use for this backhand single Inferno Tower. Otherwise, we're done. At least, hopefully. Let's see. So, Queen first at the armory camp, as we have just said. and then the Sneaky Goblin funnel. That's really important as well. Keep that queen alive is a really important step, so we need to be careful with all of that damage because the ground X-bow is in range, and yeah, could be really important to keep that queen alive with rages. Sneaky Goblins so far working great. We even loot out the clan cast with those Sneaky Goblins, which was not even planned, but it's even better. It's OP for us. Now more Sneaky Goblins to take down those storages, and things are looking really good for us at the moment. The big problem though, the back end, and obviously if the queen is pathing as she is intended, because we are only 30 seconds into the attack. A lot of things can still go horribly wrong, and we need to have that 3-star. Otherwise, things are going to be problematic. So, next rage is in, just to keep that queen alive. Queen is actually pathing. I don't know if it's good or bad, to be honest, but now we need to get those wall breaks in, because otherwise we're not getting into that core. That's where we want to get. More Sneaky Goblins, invisibility spell, which means Eagle is activated. And this tells us, okay, we should be able to start with that golem as well, because I do not want to have those eagle shots onto my queen or onto my healers. Both is really bad for us. So we need to get started soon. There's the next wall break. Hopefully the queen is redirecting and getting... No, queen is not going as intended, which is really bad for us. But still, let's see if we can get things back on track and if we can turn things around. As I said, we need this 3-star to turn around the match. Otherwise, it's GG. Queen now is kind of back on track. Somewhat. The first wall breaker is trolling. We all know wall breakers, they're stupid. And the second wall break, due to that, is too late. So nothing is inside their core now. And things are getting more and more problematic. Maybe we can use the slammer to get that into the core. That would be awesome. Queen ability needs to be forced. There's the slammer now coming in. Warden ability, we can still use that as soon as we're engaging versus that defending queen. The queen actually is coming back. So things are happening which I would have never expected. There's now the phrase to keep those healers safe on the other side. Warden ability to keep everything else safe. And now at this point it's just hoping and praying. We have no queen ability left anymore. And we have around about 54 seconds. And time is ticking. And troops are falling kinda quick. We have one more rage. Where and when should we use that? I feel like we're having to use that on the Yetis which are coming out of our slammer. That's another thing. We have no loons in there. Maybe that would have been smarter. Loons and Dragon Rider. We have to deal with whatever we have. I'm not freezing for that queen because the queen is kind of like left to die anyways without her ability. Now the rage, getting everything into the back end. Now trying to overwhelm the back end with our loons, which we still have left because I'm just bad at dropping Coco loons. Now the first phrase. We have one more phrase to go. It's 14 seconds. Time is ticking. Nothing in the corners left. And I think we did it. Somehow. I still don't know why. And I still don't know how. But we somehow made it work. Another 3-star. 2 out of 2. The dream is alive of the comeback victory. Carrying the clan with going 3 out of 3 at the end. But there's one more attack. One more attack. At this point you can see the percentage. We need that 3-star. 3-star or we lose. 3-star or we have lost this match. So everything is coming down. I will explain you the plan and then we're going in and hopefully for a good ending. So that's the plan. That's the base as well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a Queen Charge Rocket Loon attack on this base. Which I think the plan should be pretty good. Depending on where the Tesla farm is. That Tesla farm could really mess me up. I think, let's see. First of all, blimp, that double air defense and this X-bow. That's really important because this is giving us pathing. Because this queen is supposed to walk into the scatter compartment. In that scatter compartment, we want to get to the town hall. We achieve that with a lot of wall breakers at the same time. So we need to wall break into the archer tower. We need to wall break at all of those locations at the same time. Because if one of those wall breaks are happening too early, this means that the bitter hut compartment is not closed anymore, and the next wall break would go wherever. So we really need to time those wall breaks. And then the top side, heroes, back end, rocket loons. You know the drill by now. So that's the plan. I hope for the best. I think the plan is pretty solid. Let's see how that goes. And I think we're ready. We're going in, hoping for the best with this last attack. But can we go 3 out of 3 to save this match? That's the big question. Okay, now we have everything set. We need to get started with the rocket loons to take down the wizard tower. Because first of all, for the blimp. And obviously we need to take down the wizard tower for the pathing, for the funneling for that queen for later stages. That's really important. So we have now rocket loon selected. Should get ready Still like going through if I missed something, but no, that's not the case. There's another blimp coming in. The queen in there as well, trying to drop that as quick as possible so we're not having any time problems. Queen is open, alright, blimp is open, and then obviously the rage to make things a little bit easier with the value. So far value is great. The eagle, we're not getting that eagle. To be honest, it was not planned, okay? The eagle was not planned by any means with this entry, so that's fully okay. We need to now, as soon as this Archer tower is locked onto our queen, I need to start with the funnel with the baby dragon to make sure our queen is actually going inside that compartment. And that's what I'm talking about, like the Tesla farm. If there's now the Tesla farm, that would have been really bad for us. Luckily, it isn't. There's no Tesla farm. The queen can keep going there. 2 more loons at the bottom side. And now we need to get those wall breaks right. We need to get those wall breaks right. A little bit of a Incase troops are already coming out, which is okay. Queen has to stay in... Queen, please. Go back. No. Go back. Oh my good. Okay, thank goodness. Now, wall break, first wall break, second wall break. Wall breaks are in. Eagle is activated, poison, everything. The wall breaks have worked. Awesome. And again, as always, Eagle is activated. So this means go time for us. Because we're sending everything in from the top side. Warden in there as well. First wall break, and it seems like there's the entire Tesla farm around the top side, which is going to be annoying as well. Royal Champ in there as well. Another wall break. Headhunters in to take down the defending king. Trying to multitask as well with this town hall and the single inferno tower on my queen. King ability, warden ability combined as usual with blocking all of the eagle shots. And things right now, I don't know if it's looking too good or too bad, to be honest. The king backtracking wasn't too great, obviously, but I think it's still looking okay if we can take down the defending royal champion. I mean, we have 1 headhunter. We need to time that well. The queen, though, inside that poison is looking decent, I guess. There's not too much damage on her. More rocket dunes are coming from the outside. We have 1 minute left, and we need to make this work. Headhunter was sadly too early, but with a good invisibility spell, we can still get things right. Royal Champion ability, invisibility, working. That's great. Queen is still on track. We have that queen ability, which we can use now. We have the Royal Champion having to take down the scatter. If the scatter is still standing strong, that's going to be a big problem. More rocket dunes are coming from the outside, and scatter is surviving. That's bad for us. More rocket dunes from the bottom side. We have more minions. And 34 seconds and a dream. Can we make this work? 1 more rocket loon. A lot of black mines right there. That's really unfortunate. And now the question is, how do we do that? Like, where do we send the last rocket loon? Onto the cannon is the call. And now we have to hope that those remaining rocket loons can take down the multi-inferno tower. That's the last thing standing. The bottom side, we have the archer, we have the queen. Everything should be taken down. Oh my goodness, this is going to be so close. It's 9, 8, 7, 6. There's air skeletons coming up. No way, a black mine as well. And this means we're going to finish on a 99.9%. And with this, we're losing the match. Well, I cannot always carry, okay. We did pretty good. 299. It was 1 building, which we had not gotten. And you can see percentage loss. That's unfortunate because so far our week is not going too great. Especially we always receive so high stars against us. Let's see if we can change that over the next few days. I hope you still enjoyed the video. The pressure, the tension which I was able to hopefully build up. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys back tomorrow for the next one. Until then, see ya and bye bye.